Good morning to my grandchildren. How are you? Grandpa here, and we're going to read some old storybooks that were old when I was a little boy. And this is the Treasury of Stories for Children that I got from one of the grandparents on campus. Let me borrow this book to read some of these old stories that were copywritten way back when. And they've all been reprinted with permission in 1982, I think it was. So, this is The Little Engine That Could. Chug, 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 puff, 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 puff. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train. She had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled with good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with great big long necks, and teddy bears with almost no necks. And there was even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls with blue eyes and golden curls, and dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads, and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines and airplanes and tops and jackknives and picture puzzles and books of every kind of books and all kinds of things that boys and girls could want. But that was not all. Some were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. There were big golden oranges and red-cheeked apples. There were bottles of creamy milk for their breakfasts, and some fresh spinach for their dinners, and peppermint drops and lollipops for after-meal snacks. And the little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed merrily along. Then, all of a sudden, she stopped. She stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried. She tried and tried, but her wheels would not turn. What are all the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good things and food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let's ask him to help us. So all the dolls and all the toys cried out together, Please, please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and the boys and girls on the other side of the mountain won't have any toys to play with or any good food to eat unless you help us. Here's the little engine, and there's the shiny new engine. But the shiny new engine just snorted. I pull you, he said. I'm a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you could ever dream of, and my train had sleeping cars with comfortable berths, and dining cars where waiters brought whatever hungry people wanted to eat, and parlor cars where people sat in soft armchairs. They could look out of the big plate glass windows all across the land as I pulled them down the tracks. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed to the roundhouse where the engines go when they are not busy. How sad. How sad. The little train and all the dolls felt terrible. Then the little clown called out, That passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming along on the tracks now. A great big strong one. Let's ask him to help us. And the little toy clown waved his flag and the big strong engine came to a stop. Please, please, sir. Mr. Big Engine, would you please pull all the dolls and the toys over the mountain? Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain won't have any good things to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please." But the big, strong engine just bellowed, "I'm a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with all kinds of big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I'm an important engine indeed, and I'll not pull the likes of you over the mountain." And the freight engine puffed off indignantly to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and all the toys were very sad. "Cheer up," said the little toy clown. "The freight engine will not be the only one in the world. There may be another one coming. Look, here comes an engine. He looks old and tired, but our train is so little, perhaps he can help us." Here's a picture of the broken down engine and the toys and and there is a picture of another engine coming along. So the little toy clown waved his flag. The dingy, dusty old engine stopped. "Please, kind engine, please," cried all the dolls and the toys together. "Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side of the mountain won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the rusty old engine only sighed. "I'm so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot even pull so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot, I cannot, I cannot." And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging as he went. It seemed to be saying, "I cannot, I cannot, I cannot, I cannot." Then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and the toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, "There's another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little blue engine. Maybe she'll help us." The very little engine came chug, 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 chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. "What's the matter, my friends?" she asked kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried all the dolls and toys, "will you please pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and all the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, 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 would you help us, little blue engine?" "Well, I'm not very big," said the little blue engine. "They use me only for switching trains around here in the yard. I've never been over the mountain. I don't know the way." "But we must get over the mountain before the children awake," said all the dolls and the toys. And the very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any good toys to play with or good food to eat unless she helped. And she said, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." And she hitched herself up to the little train, and she tugged, and she pulled, and she pulled, and she tugged, and slowly, oh, very slowly, they started to move. And the toy clown jumped on board, and all the dolls and toys and animals began to smile and to cheer. Puff, puff, clang, clang, chug, chug, clang, clang, clickety, clackety, clickety, clackety. Little blue engine seemed to be saying, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, think I can, I 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 think I can." And up, up, and faster, and faster, and faster, and faster, the little engine climbed until at last they reached the top, and they were going down into the valley on the other side, headed for the city. "Hooray!" cried the little clown, and all the dolls and toys cheered. "And the good little boys and girls in the city will be so happy that you helped us, little blue engine. Thank you so much." And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to be saying as she puffed steadily down the mountain, "I thought I could, I 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 thought I could." And that's the story of the little engine that could. Well, I hope you enjoyed the storybook, and Grandpa will read you another one later, maybe tomorrow. We love you. Take care. Bye.